Welcome back. In this lecture we're going to be following the format of the previous lectures. In this part of the course we are going to be looking at individual anthropologists and their research methods. Last time we were together we finished off considering the legacy of the famous Polish-British anthropologist in the British School of Social Anthropology who invented, who established, who championed and furthered the research methodology, the ethnographic research methodology of participant observation. And today we're going to be talking about another anthropologist called Margaret Mead. This lecture is going to be following the format of the last couple of lectures that has looked at Malinowski. And so right now I'm going to give you a short introduction to the documentary, which is part of a series of documentaries produced by the BBC in London. So Malinowski was the first one, and this one is going to be looking at the legacy of Margaret Mead. So what you need to be doing after this short introduction is you need to follow the links, and you need to click on the first of these 6 short documentaries about Margaret Mead. Following that, we're going to have a bit of a discussion where we're going to be talking not only about Margaret Mead, but also about the ways in which her methods and her conclusions were challenged by an anthropologist who was trained in the British school that Malinowski was part of. And he's actually a New Zealander, although he lived almost all of his professional life in Australia. But that man is Derek Freeman. And so this documentary is primarily about Margaret Mead, but it analyses her legacy, and it does that by interviewing and engaging with some of the things that Derek Freeman contributed to. So I hope you enjoy this documentary. Remember, after you finish the documentary, there's going to be another lecture where we are going to be discussing about how we make sense of Malinowski, Mead and Freeman, and what we can learn from these 3 people about research methods, specifically ethnographic research methods, based on this thing called participant observation. So I hope you enjoy this. See you again soon.